You are built like a Pixar mom, and I love it. When I saw you up here, I only saw you from the profile, but you're such a thick curve, dude.
I love that I'm getting roasted by the live action Ed, and Addy.
Holy shit!
That's surprisingly accurate.
I'm just glad he thinks I'm skinny. Yeah, that's nice.
I'm the one with
Whose
the hat.
side are you guys on? Come on. Yeah, no shit. Hell yeah. Fucking. He's good. He's good. When I knew he was coming on, I was happy about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Goddamn right. Emmett's Heaven, make some noise if you're with me, huh? Welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. Tonight, comedians will have not one, but two opportunities to perform stand-up comedy. I'm your host, Addy Herman. How about it for my co-host, the executioner, Clem, Jameson? He's crying already. All right, how about it for the sax symbol himself, Randall Turner? All right, comics, you know the deal. Tonight you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, wrap it up, because when you hear this sound, your set is done. Go ahead and return to your seat. Don't worry, you will have a shot at redemption, followed by a conversation with our panel of white people. Let's hear it for diversity in Omaha, everybody, huh? We got some crackers out here tonight. Ooh, ooh. All right. All right, I got this covered, buddy. All right. Holy fucking dog shit. Haven't even got through the intro yet, and I got Silent Bob over here. Oh, holy shit. All right. All right, guys. On deck, we have Pax Ricky. But come to stage right now. This man just became Quik Draw's newest regular. Make it loud for Ben Webb.
Yes. Yes. Hello, hello. Wonderful to be up here again. I am still continuing my walking and trying to lose some weight slowly but surely, and I'm rediscovering the wonder of choosing the wrong belt loop hole. I've had to create several more. As you lose weight, you got to cinch it tighter and tighter. But every now and then, you're in a rush to the groceries and you pick the wrong hole, and that way it's just sitting on your hips, ready to fall at a moment's notice, and that's an unsettling feeling. It affects my diet, to be honest, because there's a number of recipes I've given up on simply because the ingredients are on the bottom shelf. I am not risking it. I'm going to order out more this week. I am not risking it. I knew I'd choose wrong because I was in the cereal aisle and I almost sold a couple hams to an elderly couple. Okay, it was not a pretty picture if I did not inhale at the right time. One of the things I've noticed, I'm an observer of humanity, and women love wings. Anything wings. The angel wing murals, they love taking the Instagram pictures with it. They love Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. They love pads with wings. It holds them secure. It's good. Everything that they snap, sip, and stick are wing related. It's cute. It's adorable. And I, for one, I haven't been in a relationship for a while, but I just want to put it out there that I am great at tampon runs. I know the brands, I know the sizes, I know Wings and Not, I know Diva Cups. Yes, I know Diva Cups. You just take a few minutes of study, guys. It will help out your ladies a heck of a lot better. I'm so good at it that I'm considering putting myself out there saying, hey, if you tell me what type you need and you'll Venmo me the amount, I'll help you out. I'll just put that out there, but let it be known, if you give me a tip on Venmo, I reserve the right to call it blood money. All right, thank you so much.
Ending with blood money. Let's hear it for Ben Webb. On deck, we have Cole Sikta, but coming to the stage right now, all the way from Des Moines, Pax Ricky.
Yeah. So I think that the way you dress says a lot about you. And like, take me. I got my sneakers and my hats and my chains, and obviously what I'm saying is I do not get enough attention at home. Returning the cards tonight, trying out some new jokes. Oh yeah, I may look like I make fat stacks, but in reality, like, I'm just a construction worker with a 14-year-old kid and a wife that is chasing her dreams. So if anything, my stacks are bulimic. I'm still doing my best, though, to support the family on my own, because I love my wife and I would do anything to make her happy. And I deserve way more blowjobs for that. Anyways, Sarah got accepted to Drake Law School. And, I was trying to crunch the numbers, and it turns out I do not make enough money to have a happy wife. But I couldn't crush her dreams, and I knew that Sarah wouldn't want to sacrifice everything that we had worked for, so I found a solution that was only possible because of the 15 years of trust we had built since we got married. She would go to school, and I would stop paying the bills and lie about it. All right, that's my time. Thank you.
Pax Ricky. On deck, we have Ben Robles, but coming to stage right now, Cole Sikta.
Quik Draw Comedy. I am married, so I should know how long 2 minutes is, but that goes fast. I am getting older. Apparently, the young people can tell by how I part my hair. I don't want to say how old, but I can narrow it down. The first time I got fingered was during the first Spider-Man movie. Yeah, Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. One of my kids asked, were there still castles and stuff around when you were a kid? And at first I was like, there's still castles, but then I realized what he was actually asking is if my childhood took place during the medieval times. Like, Mom, what was feudalism like? Fun? I am actually older than Google. That is not a joke. I had to ask Jeeves about my period. I'm a millennial, if you couldn't tell by everything I just said, and I think I speak for all of us when I say we're not sure how old we are. Am I old? Am I young? I don't know. I think I could use Skibbity, Ohio, Riz in a sentence if my life depended on it, but I still don't know what jeans I'm supposed to wear. And I keep reading articles that millennials aren't having kids anymore, and no one told me. I think it's too late for me to do anything about it. My oldest is 17, and I know how conservatives feel about post-birth abortion. That's not a real thing, but I see what they did there. That sounds a lot scarier than what it actually is. Like, infanticide just sounds like baby repellent. You know, condoms are only 85% effective. You should add an infanticide. That is my time. I'm Cole Sikta. Thank you.
Cole Sikta, our first lady of the evening. All right, fantastic. On deck, we have Rashad Vaughn coming to the stage right now. Another Des Moines comic, Ben Robles.
Whoever made this stage did a good job. It didn't even creak when I stepped up here. Hey, it makes a noise if you guys hate your jobs. Woo! Right? I think I'm going to shoot my boss tomorrow. I am self-employed. Shh, don't tell him. It's going to be a surprise. I did have to move home because, again, self-employed, can't pay my bills. And my dad tried weed for the first time this weekend, and he had a panic attack, so that was fun. My dad has a bad back, and he went out to dinner with my sister, and she decided to give him an edible. And I don't know what they were thinking, because my dad knows what weed is, and she knows who he is. This is the same dude that can't have caffeine past 10 a.m. because it'll give him nightmares. And like my dad came home already having a panic attack, and I know how to talk somebody down from one, but he's been kind of a dick lately, so I didn't. I actually started Googling his symptoms in front of him, because I love him. And according to WebMD, he was either having a heart attack or he caught chlamydia on the drive over. So I took him to the hospital. It's his choice, but I'm from a small town in Iowa, and they had to call the doctor in from his house because it was like midnight. And this doctor treated it like a real cardiac event, hooked him up to all the wires, did all the tests, and finally he just asked him, he's like, hey, did you take anything tonight? My dad's like, yeah, I had some weed earlier. And the doctor medically diagnosed my dad a pussy. That's on his permanent record, for real. And he kept being high that night, so I had to go stay with my sister because that's her problem. And my sister told me later that my dad kept thinking that he was an alien. But my dad's been legal for a few years now. I am half Mexican. That just means I don't speak Spanish, but our dog does. You guys believe in aliens? Real ones. My dad's real. Yeah? All right, we'll get into it next time. That's my time.
Ben Robles, ladies and gentlemen. All right, on deck we have Dave Kilbride, but coming to stage right now, the first regular from Quik Draw's history, Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? Ready to get your minds open like ass cheeks? Yeah, I'm a dark motherfucker. Not the skin, but my mind. Shit. Speaking of dark, I grew up in the hood. Some of you guys are not familiar with that. You guys grew up in the suburbs, not to stereotype you guys, but I grew up in the hood, and people always ask me, especially black folks, they be like, "Hey, homie, what hood you from?" I'm like, the hood in front of my car. That's the hood that I'm from. I mean, I don't gang bang. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I'm from a hood. Like, I never shot a gun in my life. The only time I shot a gun is when I play Grand Theft Auto. So, yeah, exactly. Because when someone asks me, when the last time you used a firearm, I'm like, never. That's how I never shot a gun. But growing up in the hood, I used to get beat up a lot by the Crips. You know what I mean? For real, I used to get beat up by the Crips because they think that they was like, yo, what you doing? What you doing around here, homie? I was like, I'm just trying to go to school. Well, you're not going to school in this block. I was like, well, I go to school. I'm still going to go to school, so how the fuck I'm going to get to school? He was like, by ass beating? I was like, holy shit. So I just went the long route, the extra route to school, so I won't get my ass beat by the Crips. So I was like, no wonder y'all because y'all crippled. You know what I mean? You stand for so block that. I want to get canceled. Yeah. I heard that. Whoever said that, but yeah, I don't want to get canceled. I already got racist trolls in my comments. Yeah, thank you, Clem. So, and yeah, the shotgun Trump supporters. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't do porn. You shouldn't do it either. I'm like, well, maybe you should do it so you can get laid more. Racist fuck. Anyway, I'll be black. I'm Rashad Vaughn. I'll be black. Thank you.
Rashad Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen, getting us into trouble with the Crips. Hell yeah.
I was wondering, is he worried about the word or that he pissed off all the part of what I'm blocking?
Either way, somebody's getting shot. On deck, we have Karaoke with Summer. Come to stage right now. Yet another comic from Des Moines, Dave Kilbride.
Don't worry, Rashad, you can't get in trouble using the word if you are that word. I feel bad now. I just turned 40 recently, and now I'm getting targeted on social media for advertisements about testosterone supplements. And the latest I've been seeing, it's a product called T-Drive. T-Drive, maybe it'll show up on your phones. T-Drive. And the most important part of this advertisement, because it's in giant font, simply says, bigger loads. Great, that's all I need after sex, 2 towels. What else? You guys ever watch that Dr. Pimple Popper, that disgusting shit? I think she should be exclusively sponsored by Gushers Fruit Snacks. Their new flavor is salted chunk. I love telling that joke when people have chicken wings in front of them. No luck tonight, though. Darn. I almost bought a hearse when I was in high school. I had enough cash to buy it. I thought it'd be cool to be rocking out in a hearse. And the only reason I didn't is because my girlfriend at the time said, I'll never be caught dead in a hearse. We'll fucking see, bitch. It's been 22 years waiting for that one to pay off. One day. I play music, and I bought an amp from a dude, and I found out, talking to him, that he plays guitar in his church worship group. And I learned that day the appropriate response for that is not, hell yeah. He did not appreciate that. Speaking of church, I came up with a new term for when a priest ejaculates on a little boy's face. I call it an after-mass shooting. You can tell that when I work tomorrow. I pissed off a whole small town telling that joke when the guy came up to me and goes, you know, we only have a Catholic church in this town. And I'm like, sir, you realize I'm not the problem. Thank you.
Dave Kilbride, ladies and gentlemen. Flawless execution. Man, let's hear it for all the comics we've heard tonight so far in this first round. Well, I don't know about you, Clem, but I think it's time that we add a few more people up here.
We could definitely use some help up here, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, these guys, I was actually just on a episode of their podcast, Dude Actually. Catch that on YouTube, Spotify. These guys, they're newcomers to the scene, but they're not new to entertaining people. These folks have dipped their toes into stand-up with us and are truly two of our Quik Draw babies. So I want you to make it loud for Zach Rars and Reese Thurber. Maybe some music, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where the music
What's up,
at?
fellas? Perfect timing on the music cues, guys. That was great. This is why I pay the big bucks. Hell yes.
That was beautiful.
Man, what's up, fellas?
Hanging out, man. It was the birthday weekend. So a lot of
Yeah.
bad decisions. Almost lost my voice entirely. We dialed it back by like 5 drinks last night. I was like, dude, 3 to 5 more. This is gone entirely.
Yeah, you've got like a certain smokiness to your voice. I can
it's
tell
kind
you
of
were
sexy.
smoking.
Yeah, it's kind of sexy.
You're smoking and fucking. You know,
Yeah.
The Reese Thurber
Well,
story.
one of the two, I guess. One of the two.
Okay, well, have you ever fucked a cigarette before?
He has.
Oh, really?
Well, the other way around. If anything, it fucked me. You
Okay,
know?
yeah.
Yeah. You see, sometimes you sit on a pack and your lighter's still in that pack, you know, and so the whole pack doesn't crumple. It just kind of goes in a little bit.
It just makes the shape of a lighter that then goes up your anus.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they call it the lucky.
Getting lucky, huh? Hell yeah. Well, catch us workshopping more of these jokes up here on the show. Hell yeah.
We'll get
You guys ready to get this show started? The meat
Oh,
and
yeah,
potatoes?
absolutely. Are the cameras on?
Cameras are on. I'm making sure that everybody is in frame. Yeah, this is the first time we have had 2 guests since, like our second or third episode. And man, how far we've come.
We came from all the way over here to here.
Yep, we used to
About
be
30
right
feet
there. We've moved exactly 8 feet from that last year.
Yeah, I went further though. I went like 30. So.
Yeah, Clem used to be right there too. Yeah.
8 feet is much farther than I've ever come.
I've
so.
never been able to do that. That's distance.
Congrats, you guys.
I'll teach you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We'll do a podcast about it.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Well, on deck we have Ben Webb, but come to the stage right now. The man you're about to see is not a comedian, but is one of my funniest friends. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never once learned how to sing. So you are about to hear lyrics from a song through our past. You will then have 30 seconds to name that song. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
Come on, Reese, you got to switch to cigars, buddy. Them cigarettes are killing you. They're killing you. Okay. Now,
Thank you, Dad.
come on. I mean, it's a no-brainer, Clem. Come on. Okay, so you guys know how it works, right? Okay, if you don't, well, you'll find out. Yeah. Okay. The hurting's on me, yeah. And I will never be free, no, my baby, no, no. You gave me the promise to me, yeah, and you broke it, oh no. Okay, that's it.
30 seconds on the clock, please. Oh, God. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, Summer...
You're. What's it called? What's the
We had an
lyrics?
answer in the back left here.
That's it.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
Right, coming in here and getting the song this week.
That's
Yeah.
Dave, you've just won your very own Karaoke with Summer sticker. Make sure to talk to me
That
after
is
the
Yeah,
show.
put that
Rare
on your
merch.
car
That
as
is
you
a-
speed away, you know.
Have you seen these?
I have not seen these.
The
This is
mic cord makes
beautiful.
Summer's hairline. It's like Summer used to have long hair, and then we made a bunch of merch, and then he cut his hair because we're really good at marketing. Yeah.
You got to start making
I
a
don't want you
summer
to get the
mustache.
right
man.
It used to
impression.
be,
Yeah, it used
yeah.
to be somewhat like that. Yeah.
Yeah, your hair did. Yeah, that's how you used to look. That is a photo of you. Yeah. This is-
15 years ago.
I think this is when you were running the Starship Enterprise, wasn't
No,
it?
this is when
You
I
and
lived
Captain
at the
Kirk?
Zen Center. I can tell.
That looks like a Zen shirt right there.
That was his badge picture from when he was in Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, he was out sick the day they did the Kool-Aid. Yeah. Said, I don't feel so good. I'm gonna.
No, Heaven's Gate did the bags.
Yeah, they did the bags, Addy.
Yeah,
Get it
they
right.
did bags.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm messing up my cult
It was
information.
Jonestown where they did the Kool-Aid, and it was grape
Flavor
Kool-Aid.
Aid. Flavor Aid,
grape
actually.
Kool-Aid,
It was
huh?
grape
Yeah.
Kool-Aid.
Why do you think it was
Flavor
grape
Aid.
Jim
Kool-Aid?
Jones, because they wouldn't drink cherry. I don't know.
Okay.
How
well,
many times did you ask them nicely to, or?
Oh, I didn't talk to them people.
Oh, I thought you were there.
No, a cult? No. Who was that comedian that said to be in a cult you got to be arrogant, stupid, and just dumb?
Well, that wasn't me because I love cult followers.
It was Stavros.
Stavros Helkias.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Did you talk to him over lunch or something?
No,
What
he
happened?
was on NPR as I was listening.
Wow,
this
comedy
morning.
getting on
Yeah,
NPR.
Yeah, NPR.
I never thought
and they
they'd ha-
played a clip of his, and Stavros said, "Man, you had to look long and hard to find a clip you could play on NPR, didn't you?"
Yeah, that sounds like a really funny thing he was doing. Let's focus on the comedy over here, buddy. How you doing?
Okay.
Man, I like that you came up and just opened up with some crowd work on our fine guest here.
Well,
and
I'm
then
trying to help the guy,
And
you
then
know?
forgot what you were supposed to do. That was my favorite part, being like, because that happens to me in stand-up. Sometimes I'll do some crowd work and engage with people, and I'm like, what was I even talking about?
Well, I knew the song I was supposed to do the whole time.
Oh, well, thank God it's your segment.
Yeah,
so I'm glad somebody
Summer,
knew what was
wake up,
happening.
wake up, Summer, wake
I
up,
knew
Summer.
the whole time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you were in complete control of your mouth the
I
whole
just
time.
saw he was suffering. I wanted to help him.
Summer, you like answering questions, right?
Sometime.
You seem to like answering questions. I got one for you. What is your least favorite instrument?
My least favorite instrument?
Least favorite, one you just can't stand.
Probably the oboe.
Why?
Well, it's got that haunting kind of sound to it, you know. It never can play a bright, happy song. It's always...
Yeah, he's never been a fan of honkies. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a sad song when that thing's really at its best, so I don't
Randall
like
loved that. Randall's like, yeah, fuck the oboe.
Big oboe coming and stealing my gigs.
It's still an instrument you blow into, though.
Yeah, I thought Summer was going to say the saxophone and we are going to have a boomer fight over here.
Oh my God! You know, it's funny because one of my other questions is if you have to hand-to-hand combat with one celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, The Rock.
That
Yeah,
you,
Dwayne Johnson, isn't that his name? He's on that show. Yeah,
No, that's
yeah,
Stavros
The Rock.
Helkias.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's a little old, Reese. I mean, you know.
So you want someone you could take? Or wait,
no,
what?
no, he's going to be my aide when I get into a fight. I don't want somebody
was
real
that the
old.
question?
no, that you have to fight. I was thinking, man, you're a brave man. No, you would have to fight one celebrity. What celebrity would you
I
want
have
to fight? Not
a
for you.
celebrity. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I have to fight a celebrity. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot tougher. That's a lot tougher.
It's a lot like your least favorite instrument. Like, who's your least favorite celebrity? You know, who'd you
Or
fight?
least favorite, yeah. Who would you like to fight, right?
Who could you take?
Well,
You can take whatever you want.
I think you could take James Earl Jones.
well, Gilbert
Yeah.
Godfrey passed away, so that's not a good guess. But
I'd like to see you fight Gary Busey, honestly.
Gary Busey.
That would be fun.
Dude, who would
Well,
be more
you know-
unhinged?
Yeah.
Between
be
Summer
awesome.
and Gary Busey.
I was thinking Don Johnson, maybe, He's getting on up there. He hadn't been in nothing. He's probably easy to take, Reese. Okay. I would think.
Shots fired at the Crips and Don Johnson tonight, man.
Yeah, man. No holds barred tonight. Not on Sundays.
No Miami Vice. It's a few years old.
Well, Summer, what's something that's been upsetting you this weekend?
I only got a few minutes. We can't go into it, I don't think.
Oh,
There's a bunch
fantastic.
of shit pissed me off this week.
Well, let's hear about it.
Well, it's just... Well, first of all, Uber, number one. And you even took a picture, right? These pictures have been perfect for ID, and they still say needs attention. Okay, I'm going to give them some attention.
What are you going to do?
4 or 5 times perfect didn't work. Let's give them the back of it. Let's give them, a set of numbers off of it and say, does that make you happy? Oh, it doesn't work? I figured that. The perfect shit doesn't work.
Well, I mean, I'm not Uber, first of all, but let's talk to the crowd here about what's happening.
Well, I mean, you're
I'm
asking,
not HR
you're
at
asking
Uber
the
or anything.
question,
Well, yeah, but the crowd is here enjoying the show.
Yeah,
We're
and
attempting
then the debit card, that was a perfect picture.
So what's
and yet
happening?
They say needs attention, and
I
then there's
imagine-
usually some Chinese calligraphy over it, and I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
I agree.
imagine-
I hate Chinese calligraphy on the Uber.
Well, yeah, I don't read it well, Zach.
No, I can't
I
either.
don't.
No, I agree. I hate it.
Are you trying to drive Uber or just take a ride?
No, I'm just trying to deliver food. I'm not going to take a person
And
in
they're
the
denying
car.
you. Is that what I'm gathering?
Well, yeah, they're slow playing me. We've sent in 5 or 6 times of the ID, the picture of it. Addy even took one of the pictures,
Yeah.
right? And they said, no, needs attention. No,
Well-
it's not right. And I'm like, okay, we're going to fuck with you now.
Yeah, I actually feel safer now getting Uber delivered now that I know they've denied you. So
Yeah, they heard about his work with dumpsters.
Let's see if they beat my record on driving.
So, Summer, when you're taking that verified picture, did you press the button that turns, that flips the camera around, pointing it at you? You should see your face on the front of the phone, your cellular.
it's like 3 fingers in front of the
Make sure
camera.
you can't make sure.
There's a little button, and it looks like a little, almost like a recycling sign, and it actually flips the camera towards you.
Yeah. Oh, and that's
show
the
you.
hold up?
I'll show
we
you.
need to talk after
You give me your
this.
flip phone after the show.
Right here. It's right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, am I in a fucking Best Buy right now? What
I
the
knew
fuck?
there was a reason I wasn't working.
What's up, Summer?
Yeah, that's from the
Yeah,
front.
no, yeah, you gotta press
It's
the-
from the front instead of the back. No,
All right, Summer, okay.
That was a long way to go to get a selfie.
I'm making sure we are taking a picture of the license. Yeah, we look at that before we send it. It's perfect, and they say, no, it needs attention. I'm
That's
like, fuck
ridiculous.
you,
I'm sorry.
man.
Yeah,
That sounds
fuck
like
that.
fifth columnist bullshit, and we won't have it. Not in this country.
What?
I don't know. All right, let's hear it for Karaoke with Summer, everybody. Getting the interview portion going. He is fired up. Good stuff, buddy. Here, will you take this over to Dave and hand it to him? He's that way. Oh, God. Well, here, do it off camera. All right. Okay, fantastic. One more time for Karaoke with Summer, everybody. My dad. Hell yes. All right, man. What an unhinged group of people we have in this room every night. And that's just the people who are here every week, dude. All right. So on deck, we got Pax Ricky coming to the stage right now for his second set, Ben Webb.
All right, we get just a little honky tonk at the end. God, there, sweet. I think that serial killers are just romantics with their wires crossed. Okay, because if you think about the romantic gestures, like giving a woman some flowers, that's objectively weird. I find you so pretty, and I want to show you that I care for you. I'm going to kill this living thing. I'm going to give it to you in a group of a dozen or so. We're going to preserve it in water and watch it slowly die before our eyes over a couple of weeks. That's objectively kind of weird. Now imagine serial killers might just have a wire or two crossed. Jeffrey Dahmer was working up the courage to ask out a neighbor, ask her to prom. He just had to collect enough heads first. But the authorities, they got him because murder is wrong. Oh, Jeffrey, wanted to root for you, buddy, but That's, okay, taking notes. I'll adjust. That's good. Have you ever smelled a person before you saw them? Yeah, it's more gas than, more solid than gas, the type that hits the back of your throat and dares you to swallow. Those types of folks. On a somewhat related note, I will apologize. I will shower later. Okay. This past week or so, I had to play sickness ping pong. Have you ever done that? Where you're in a cubicle job or kind of back and forth. The person in front of you and the person in back of you are both sick and trying to hide it so they don't take time off from work. So you hear the sniffle, cough, and logically it doesn't make a lick of sense for you to dodge. Instinctively, every time you hear that in your cubicle, you just wash your hands more often. It's like, well, we work for a decent company. Take time off. Put whatever pills you got to do in your belly and get better. I don't want to speak like a yoga teacher during quarantine. Namaste at home. All right, just let's do that. All right, interview portion.
Ben Webb, everybody. What's up, buddy?
I don't know if I'm growing or receding.
Well, I know the answer to that.
That's fair down here. Yeah. Doing pretty good overall. It's been a nice weekend. A good mixture of like honest, intentional rest and getting out and doing some solid shows. And shout out to Benson Theater. They just closed today on Ghost Brothers of Darkland County, a brand new play by Stephen King and John Mellencamp of all people. And that cast and crew killed it. So Benson Theater, support those folks. They're putting out good stuff. So.
Yeah. So you went out and did you catch the show this weekend?
Yeah, I ran the tech board up at Blackstone Theater after I did my improv show at 7. Stuck around for Fight, which Erin Clough, she guested over here. She guest hosted for that, and Cole actually won the debate show that day. So I was able to catch that and just kind of chill Saturday, and yeah, it was just kind of a nice mixture of, oh wow, I did that on purpose. That feels good. It's.
Yeah, and you got some purposeful rest. You said, what's something you do to intentionally relax when you're at home?
Well, and to contrast, sometimes I'm older. I'm over 40, so sometimes if I stay put long enough in a comfortable chair, a couple of hours can go by just like that. So I don't like that because it makes your neck hurt. But intentional rest is on purpose choosing a movie you've always wanted to watch, something you've been looking forward to all day, purposely feet up on a stool, cold glass of water, nice cold from the fridge, and just no other distractions, phone down, chill. That's really nice, just to quiet the mind. I'm doing nothing else. I'm not at the mic where I'm trying to wait if I'm going up next. I'm just here, and this is all I'm doing. Yeah.
So we're talking a nice comfy chair, a movie, and a cold glass of water.
So good.
That's how you really treat yourself, huh? Like, I've been drinking hot water all weekend. I think I'm gonna move it over to ice. Get that in the game.
Well, if you're doing a bunch of karaoke, you're singing or whatnot, hot water warm water is a better route to go. Cold water, it just does it for me. It's nice and relaxing. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, different things like that. I'm not a partier so much, but with the right inspiration, maybe I can learn. But
oh, really? Yeah. Wow. Well, I think somebody should give Ben some drugs. I think it's time to get this man's second chapter of his life going.
I mean, you guys saw what I usually do for my sets. You really want to see what that looks like altered? I don't know.
Yeah. I'd like to see it sped up a little bit. Yeah.
We've been telling you, come on our podcast, dude. We'll show you the way.
These guys
you asked me to see if I could speed it up. I am neither Syrian or Jewish, so I'm gonna keep the speed.
So Ben, you had a joke about reaching down to the bottom shelves and stuff for the spices and things, which I find is wild to put your spices anywhere that's not a high place like a cabinet. And then you made the Jeffrey Dahmer joke. So my question to you is, are you an actual serial killer? Who puts their spices on the bottom shelf, man? Mice love that shit. You're just that's an open invite, man.
I'm like a person that was born into a Catholic family. I studied it, I don't practice. Does that make sense? Okay.
So wait, what? so you're no longer a member of the faith, so you are a serial killer?
I'm trying to go high. I'm trying to be smart with this.
Kills the fuck out of
I'm trying to do smart with it. But I'm realizing I'm probably speaking to those that are a few bags into something. So, no, I'm fine with my faith. I'm just saying, I was making a joke right back that I watch true crime, I've read horror films and all that, so I know what to do. I'm just not active at it.
Yeah.
But I'm horrible with spices as it is. I'm over 40, and I don't really know how to cook myself. I have to follow recipes and stuff. And I'm horrible with, this needs a pinch of that. This needs that.
I could see you. Yeah, well, white people are known for not putting anything on their food, their spice. I remember I had a friend named Odie. She was a black lady, and I had some of her chicken one time. She's like, "Oh, Herman, white people don't know how to put any seasoning on there." And then I ate her chicken. I was like, "This is just all salt, Odie." I could see why there's a disproportionate amount of heart failure in the black community because it goddamn near killed me one breast.
But it's kind of nice to try those different dishes after you've been used to a certain cuisine, with spices and seasoning and a little bit of moisture to it. It's like, this tastes like hope. This ain't bad.
It does, yeah.
Wow.
There is a future after this.
Yeah, this might be worth living. This ain't bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing how seasoning and water can really change your life.
Yeah, maybe next election I'll vote against redlining. Who knows? What?
Sure. That makes sense. Well, hunger is one of the big issues in this election, the amount of hunger and starvation happening in this country, which begs the question, what's your Taco Bell order?
It was related. I was expecting more of a curveball there.
Okay, I see how it's going to be.
Yeah, Taco Bell order, they've got the same 4 or 5 ingredients, you kind of mish it around. I don't go too often, but I remember, is it still called it's a horrible type thing. A Mexican pizza. It's whatever that little crispy thing on the bottom, on the top, and the filling in there where you can cut it into slices. For some reason, that just slides down real well with the water and all that.
I like that you use the word slides down for your digestion system.
That was a really nice visual. Thank you for that. Slide all the way down.
It's like those happy educational films where you got the poo with the smile on it going down the throat. Yeah, it's the same thing with sperm, with sex ed. Happy sperm.
I'm just
Speaking
a
of poo,
bill.
you had talked about putting your belt into the wrong hole. Have you ever put something else into the wrong hole?
There, I was wondering if that was around. I've only really had the issue. I've only been in one relationship, and that ended in marriage, and then she left me. In my mind, I'm 1-0. She left me. She's the one that was a little bit odd.
What a loser.
I'm good to go. Yeah, what a loser, right? But no, she was the one that would. What did the nature documentary say? She presented often.
What does that mean?
And asked and prodded, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it because I don't like the idea of even the hint of bringing pain into what should be a loving encounter.
So you never had sex with her then?
Yeah.
No pain, no gain, dude.
It's like weightlifting. You just got you got to build that muscle up, sweetheart. Let's
Pillow, let it go, dude.
Trying to get you in fighting shape, baby.
It's a different.
He's biting the pillow, letting her go.
Yeah. Was she fucking you in the ass?
I misunderstood the question. I think actually.
No, it was if she was presenting, she wanted me to do that.
Presenting. I mean, it sounds like she was a prize cow or something. Like, so what? She's poking her ass up. And
she was in season.
Well, she sure steered herself out of town. That's for sure. She was a heifer loved by her mother. We'll say that. I loved her at a time, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Maybe every now and then.
So no anal.
Every now and then, if she brought her toy in there and wanted to do that, fine. Every now and then, what the hell, you're in it. A little bit of a pinky or a thumb, sure, whatever the hell. But that's about the most that I would do. Awesome, this is on camera. Sweet.
Yeah, the youth group's gonna love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just see if Clem can put a smiley face on my thumb. This is where that goes.
Sure can.
Oh yeah, man. Well, is there anything you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here for the evening?
Oh yeah, I want them to remember me. Yeah, why not? We put a promo on the end of stick a thumb in. Yes, every third Friday at the Blackstone Theater, my improv team performs Making a Scene. So every Friday at 7, we have a show. Every third Friday is mine, and I'll usually be up there volunteering and whatnot. And Clem can help me out in November.
14th.
14th. Thank you so
8:30
much.
p.m.
Yes. Well, we'll be having a stand-up show over at Whiskey Roadhouse across the pond, across the river, with myself featuring and Bill Queen headlining. So that's gonna be a real fun show. Yeah. So come out and join us. Yeah.
All right, let's hear it for Ben Webb, everybody. Make sure you go out and support him. Very talented man. He does a lot of different, fields of comedy and all kinds of entertainment.
A lot of different fingers.
Well, yeah, he's got his fingers in a lot of different holes. That guy.
in a lot of different.
His holes.
Yeah, just plugging away like a goddamn sinking ship. Just put that one in there. Oh, that was gross. All right, so on deck, we have Cole Sikta, but come to stage right now. Pax, Ricky.
Quik Draw.
So, Rashad, you used to get jumped by Crips. Do you think that has something to do with you repping the hood in front of your car? I'm surprised you don't get beat up everywhere you park. So. I'm going to continue now from where I had left off. This is not going to go well. So this is where it hurts to know that you're failing the people that you love. It hurts even more, and it's very lonely to keep it a secret. And I needed to pick me up, so I decided to sit down and take stock of my life so far. And that was a mistake. Because if you want to reminisce about past accomplishments, you really need to make sure that you have past accomplishments. But to my surprise, I did not feel better after thinking about ramen noodles and tax debt. But then I remembered my stepfather had a way of dealing with stuff like that, and he never felt like a loser. So I got up the next day with a newfound vigor and started getting really into alcoholism. I'm going to call that. This is not going well.
Pax Ricky, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, he was just getting to the good part.
Yeah. Little slam poetry for us there. That was nice. I like it. You sort of did the summer method of coming up, talking shit, and then being like, what was my next thing I was supposed to do?
Yeah, the problem is I'm trying to write in the middle of a bit, and
it's a challenge, but it's one of those things you learn.
That time it did not go well.
Well, that's okay, buddy. I do love this outfit. You look like a Crip. It's crazy. You are fucking. I can't even say it. I was about to get another gang war
stop
started.
talking about that shit, Rashad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy that you look more like a gangbanger than Rashad. That is funny.
I think it would be amazing if we could get one of those body language people up here to watch Rashad every time he talks about the hood. I don't.
Well, sure, yeah. I think body language is a big part of it.
Yeah, you never seen those guys that can tell if you're lying based on your body language?
Well, I've met a lot of women who said they could, and I was like, all right, let's see about that, sweetheart.
Oh, it's actually a real area of study.
Yeah, I remember this girl told me she was like, oh, when she asked me some ridiculous question, and then we were both naked, and we hadn't had sex yet, but she asked me something like, oh, do you love me or something? And then I was like, oh yeah, of course I do. But while I was doing it, I was scratching my balls because they itched, and she was like, that hand signal, this right here, that means no, you don't. You're passing signals. I was like, no, I'm literally scratching my balls because I'm naked. Let's get into this. And then we had sex. Yeah.
I would think that you could be telling the truth to scratching it if you lost your fucking boner.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to keep this thing
that's
going.
Then you're lying.
They call that
loving her.
fluffing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. I was fluffing myself, and she was a body language expert, but her glasses weren't on, which was the problem. She couldn't read my subtle movements.
That's probably it.
Being a body language expert would be a great cover for some perverted dude. No, I'm not checking you out. I'm a body language expert. I'm just making sure you're not lying.
Yeah, I'm a pussy enthusiast.
Yeah.
Let me grab that real quick.
The first ever gynecologist. No, I swear I'm a professional.
Yeah, real talk. The first gynecologist was like, all right, ladies, spread them for science.
I've got a fucking pliers. I can put them in there. That's basically what they do.
Damn, is that what you do in the gynecologist? Or?
Well, I usually do the gynecologist. He's like my best friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name?
I got nothing more than that.
Okay, all right. We're up here riffing. Hell yeah. Well, you know, drug addiction has become a big problem in this country, especially it's something everybody at the election is focusing on, which begs the question, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band?
Yeah.
The Devil Makes Three.
The Devil. I thought you were going to say The Devil Wears Prada, which would be an obscure band to know.
Yeah,
but The Devil Makes Three.
Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg had a baby, and that's him. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
Fucking Matt Wahlberg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mark Damon. So what is, The Devil Makes Three. What kind of music do they play?
Actually, they're bluegrass. I've been recently getting into bluegrass, which is a strange choice for me.
That is the most surprising thing I've heard.
Bluegrass and blue shirts.
Yeah. Gotta keep it crib, bro.
We are gonna get a drive-by on this side of the building. That being said, hey, shouts out to our ace bartender Kelly on the other side of the wall, by the way. Tip him well. Generosity brings joy. So let's see here, man. So you say your wife is chasing her dream. How are both of you chasing your dream at the same time and getting anything done?
Well, I have to do all the working, and then when I have time, I can come do comedy. She gets to chase her dream full time and bring in nothing.
Yeah, well, she's just studying to be a lawyer. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
she needs the time. Law school is a bitch.
Yeah, I bet it's going to be a real pain once she gets passed as a lawyer and she knows all the secret lawyer tricks to win every argument.
She already knows those tricks. Women don't need law school to do that.
Yeah. We don't need educated women. I've been saying that for years. Me and the Taliban. We're on. Okay, all right. Hey, it's an election year. Come on, guys.
So I did want to ask you, what is your favorite pie?
My favorite pie? I don't like pie. Cheesecake. I'm a cheesecake guy.
Is that your favorite dessert in general?
Yeah.
You're a cheesecake guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fun.
That's mostly just cheese.
Yeah. How much cheese are you putting down a week?
I don't know how to make cheesecake at all.
You don't know how to make. Well, I mean, yeah. Summer's giving cooking advice from the back. You gotta fight in the dumpster first, and it's gotta be a week old.
Yeah,
once it's fermented, it's ready to blend.
Yeah. Summer makes his cheesecake with dick cheese. Ew.
He probably would.
His hair may be cut, but that.
Yeah, he is not cut, but his hair is. Yeah, real Gentile we got over in the corner. Man, it's wild out there. It's wacky, dude. So yeah, what's your favorite flavor of ramen? You had talked about that.
Plain chicken.
Chicken ramen?
Yep.
Classic.
With hot sauce.
With hot sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty OG.
Gotta have the
What
hot
type
sauce.
of hot sauce?
Either the Louisiana or Red Hot.
Sure. All right. Are
That's
you a
just
man?
usually what I have on hand.
You seem like a man who seasons your food.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Got a little flavor to you.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you a white guy?
Yeah.
The question we've all been waiting for.
He has sort of a smoky Baltic look to him. I don't know how much time you guys have spent in Eastern Europe, but he looks like a Soviet spy.
I'm Irish.
Yeah, you look 12% something.
I'm Irish.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you were able to get away from the alcohol. I know that's hard for them.
Well, it really hasn't been going that well.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
I'm getting really good at getting sober.
Okay, what's the process of getting sober?
Well, I just don't drink for a little while, and then I'll be sober for a while, and then...
You're having little relapses.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. That's part of the process. When was your last relapse, son?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
And how long did it last?
It lasts. My wife throws this fucking Halloween party every year, and I was sitting around all these people drinking, and I was like, fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. You backslid, as my grandpa used to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you slide into? What kind of alcohol?
They had a bunch of Trulies, and then they had a bunch of different hard alcohols. It was a real mess. I really did a great relapse this time. It was a lot.
How'd you do it? What were some of the highlights of your relapse?
What's your secret?
What's my secret? No discipline. That's the secret. No discipline. So I went downstairs, and they were playing the beer pong.
It's like the first time he's ever heard of it.
Yeah, I was trying to rent that out this weekend. It was at your place.
Yeah, it was the beer pong.
Ours is the first beer pong table. That's why it's the beer pong.
Yeah.
Anyways, they were doing that, and I was trying to hide in the kitchen and not drink. And then, 30 seconds after I got into the kitchen, I was like, fuck it. I went and played beer pong. Then people were, once I got a bunch of beers in me, then it was over.
Then what are you moving on to?
Yeah, it was just everything.
You went on to hard liquor after that?
Yep.
Yeah, which liquor?
The first one, there was this guy dressed as a doctor with shots in shots.
Shots?
Like-
like a syringe.
Yeah.
With a shot. Okay.
Yeah, and then I had one of those. I think it was some sort of Bacardi 151 with red food color.
And you injected this?
Into my mouth, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Damn, Clem, you're a ventriloquist.
Damn, that was a hell of a relapse.
I'm not injecting 151 into my veins.
So funny. There are so many people on stage.
I guess that's the only way that I could have relapsed better.
Yeah, so you hit Bacardi 151 with red food coloring.
Yeah, and then they had these.
Was there anything else?
Yeah, there was all kinds of stuff.
Well,
I can't
go
even
from there, son. We got all night.
I really can't even name it all. There was
heroin.
Drank some Trulies. They had these weird balls that were full of alcohol.
Eight ball.
It was like.
This sounds like a Diddy
seen
freak
them?
off you were in or something.
It might have been. I was pretty drunk.
Yeah, Dr. Diddy coming in with the.
I don't remember
vaccine.
everything that happened.
What is it? Did someone take advantage of you last? I feel like I'm solving a crime right now.
Huh?
Yeah, how does your hole feel?
Stop talking about that shit.
I know, right? I was the doctor too. Yeah, I had a FEMA mask on and everything. That's what I call them, FEMA masks. The blue masks. So I was listening to NPR the other day because I'm 45, and they were saying that people in Florida aren't trusting FEMA. And I'm like, this is not new information. People from the South don't trust FEMA. Welcome to the world.
I don't trust really anything that has a 4-letter acronym.
Yeah, that's right. What else? What other 4-letter acronyms?
NASA. I don't believe that shit's real, dude. that fake news, dude.
Addy.
Addy. Yes,
Clem.
Addy's an acronym for a dude dying young. Oh, not bad.
A dude dying young.
A dude dying young. Addy Herman.
New merch available next week.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit. If you guys want merch, we got some for sale over there.
It's really comfy.
It is, yeah.
Genuinely. It's awesome. Mine was dirty, but it's amazing. It's so comfy.
Yeah, well, you gotta wash it sometimes.
Well, I didn't wash it for 3 weeks.
That's a guilty conscience. Immediately explains himself.
Yeah.
No, mine. It was.
Man, well, what a fun interview this was. Your sets, you were working stuff out. That's how it goes. But, I think, you may have had a relapse last night, but don't beat yourself up over it, man. We're all human.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up.
On what?
Being sober.
Wow, full circle.
I'm not. I'm
Keep
still
it up,
trying.
man.
I'm still
And
trying.
you can have a few drinks. But
We'll take shots. We'll get you right.
Yeah. I think we should all relapse with Kelly after this.
Relapse with Summer.
Yeah.
Relapse with Summer.
Contra relapses with Summer.
I do have to drive home.
You got to. Okay. Well, we'll. All right. Well, it might
That's
be
a $250 Uber ride from here to Des Moines.
Yeah.
Letting you know.
And we have a brand new Uber driver for you. His name is Summer Wind, and he's not licensed, but he's trying to get into the business.
Where'd you think you were going?
I'd rather risk the drunk driving. I think. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you get into the car and be like, all right, take me to Des Moines. He'd be like, Kansas City, got it. Yeah, well, got anything? All right.
He postured up.
Yeah. Like how everything's just got a 5-second delay from punchline to laugh tonight. That's fantastic. I feel like I'm watching this shit on the internet. All right. So is there anything you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here?
Yeah, I'll be on Into the Fire this Friday, and then after that, I'll be at Tom Michelson's first and only campaign rally in Des Moines at Lefties, and then I will be on the Power Hour at the Backline on the. Sorry, at the Blackstone.
She runs.
Yeah, that's the one that booked him. Yeah, okay.
She's second guessing putting me on there after that last set. No.
Well, no, I think it'll be all right. Just make sure you.
Just make sure to drink before the
sweet.
show. You know.
Yeah, he did great, Taryn. All right, let's hear it for Pax Ricky, everybody. What a charmer he has become. You know, when I first met him, the guy was drinking before sets. He was really, you know, he was not the comic he is now.
I feel like he's a sensitive drunk. You know.
He'll grab your dick and cry about it.
Everyone's like, "Where's Patch at?" He's like, "Oh, he's crying."
He just put Bacardi 151 up his ass, and he's going on a journey right now. All right, on deck we have Ben Robles, but coming to the stage right now, Cole Sikta.
Quik Draw Comedy.
Addy is actually not an acronym. It's short for addressing mommy issues. I also like that Summer got this nice, respectable haircut, but then kept the pervy little mustache just to stay on brand. Can we talk about this Des Moines takeover, too? They're coming over here and winning our clash and getting our karaoke with Summer. A lot of my targeted ads on Facebook have been for stuff like freezing off your fat or lazy workouts you can do laying on your couch. And on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, anything but diet and exercise, you guys get me. But on the other, can I just fat in peace? I started a new job this year. I know that I look like my job is shame eating in my car, but I am a kindergarten paraprofessional. Hold your applause. Yes, I am a hero, thank you. Changing lives. Since the school year started, we've gotten 2 of those little bastards on ADD meds, and it was shockingly easy because I've been trying to get this little bastard on ADD meds for a while, and I'm still just raw dogging my to-do list without any methylphenidates. That was a Concerta joke. I do have kids, too many, some might say. There are 6 of them. Yeah. I've had 6 people come out of me, but far more have come in me, so I feel like I'm keeping a pretty good ratio. And that's all I want to do, I think.
Cole Sikta.
Thank you.
Way to go, Cole.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah, you better be. You just crushed this room.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah, no, that was great. So you'd said my favorite thing was watching you get an applause break you weren't expecting. You said you went from hold your applause to I'm a hero.
Yeah. I mean, you take what you can get, you know.
No, I love it. Yeah, talk about mommy issues. You've clearly got them. You got 6 kids. I'm sure you got all kinds of mommy issues going on.
It's not. Yeah, people always ask us if we're religious, and I'm like, no, just dealing with some shit, I guess.
Just horny. Yeah.
Well, that too. You've seen Travis.
I have. He's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I sucked on his toes last night. Randall was there. No, Randall was playing the sax in the back. He's like, wow,
you gotta have the saxophone.
That's my saxophone impression. You like that?
Yeah.
All right, now you do an oboe.
No, what?
You do an oboe now.
I can't think off the top of my head what an oboe sounds like.
Damn it, we were on fire for a second there.
Sorry.
I got a question. You said you got fingered for the first time during Spider-Man 1.
Yes, I did.
So by Spider-Man 3, I mean, was it like rounding first, second, third base?
Well, I probably had a couple of kids by then.
Venom was going crazy.
I don't know what year that one came out.
Sandman was
Venom
not
was
the
wrong
same.
hole. Yeah. That was the progression of that fucking date night. Oh, man. Yeah, funny shit. I love your outfit. You look like a Vietnam War protester. That jacket's fucking sick.
That tracks. I mean.
I thought it was a strawberry trying not to rot. I thought it was kind of something similar to that.
That is also probably accurate. I am up here trying not to rot.
You're doing really well.
Thank you. There's a lot of alcohol involved.
Oh, really? Having a few before the show, huh?
Well, yeah.
When's the last time you had a relapse?
I mean, I don't think you can call it a relapse if you don't try to stop.
Okay.
It's hard out here, okay?
So, Spider-Man 2, that was your last relapse?
Maybe. I don't know. When was that?
I think it was maybe 2002.
I don't know what time is anymore. I still think the 90s were 10 years ago. So.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Remember those
That's what
days?
happens when you get old, I guess. You don't know what year it is.
Yeah. That's right.
Thank you, Summer.
Getting co-signed by a garbage disposal in the back. That's fantastic.
There's something stuck in it.
Randall, where's the saxophone? Come on. That's your...
I feel like I've truly made it.
You have. You've done it.
Yes.
You've won the crowd. You are their champion. Yeah,
I'll take it.
I had a question about your job. You said you're a kindergarten paraprofessional. Do they have to wear helmets when they jump out, or?
We should. It's kind of a dangerous job.
Yeah, she wore her reserve suit tonight.
They need the permission slip signed.
Yeah, what is so a paraprofessional? Para
Is
like,
not actually professional. I have no credentials to do this job. That's my favorite part. Yeah, I don't even. Did I take? I don't know.
Wow.
Like a drug test?
I mean, I don't want to brag. I do have an associate's degree, but
Okay.
in an unrelated field.
What's your degree in?
I was a medical assistant.
Okay, I imagine getting hurt and then she's the one dealing with you. She's like,
I feel like you have a disassociate's degree.
That's fair. That's good.
Oh, that deserves way more. These
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. I liked
These
that.
guys are just
Tough
hired
crowd,
out.
tough
I
crowd.
might use that.
Kindergartners in helmets. I thought that was funny too.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I mean a paraprofessional. That sounds sketchy.
Yeah, we have 28 kindergartners.
28
I think like
kindergartners.
20 of them are boys.
Oh wow. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done it a few times. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
With that mustache,
so
Summer, so do you.
Yeah, Summer knows how to deal with 5-year-olds too. Holy shit. They call him the MVP over there at the slide, man. He's fucking just slide right into my arms. You're not my dad. Come on, right into my blazer. Come on in, kid. Don't mind the cigar smoke. Free candy, that's right. Holy dog shit. Well, immigration has been a big issue, a big talking point.
yes.
Which begs the question, are you a cat or dog person?
Oh, I actually had a joke about this. I am neither.
I'm sorry. Everybody's getting the joke late. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. That's
Oh, yeah. No, I'm neither. I have no
I'm
opinion.
Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
It's Don signing off. Oh, all right. So you're neither a cat nor a dog person.
No. I thought you had to be for a long time, but turns out you don't.
So when you thought you had to be, were there any times you had pets? Then you're like, well, I have to have this, or you just never got one.
I did not have pets growing up. I have cats because of my kids and because people told me they were easier, but I think there's some kind of like cat lobby paying people to say this.
Yeah, it's all big cat.
Yeah. I think so.
It's just Garfield.
Big
cat.
Yeah, big cat. No shit. How do you feel about Mondays?
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of Mondays?
And I do like lasagna, so I guess I
Okay.
could get on board with Garfield.
Hey, I think you're really winning this crowd with your hatred of animals, but your love of lasagna.
Yeah.
You seem like a goldfish gal. I don't know.
I couldn't keep them alive either, but
Okay.
yeah.
That was weirdly accurate.
Yeah,
You do seem like a goldfish, Cal.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't keep anything but children alive, and they mostly do that themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's the first time you'll ever hear a mother say that. It's like, yeah, not that hard, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm doing stand-up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so funny, Cole. What do you have going on before I get you out of here?
This Saturday, I am on Comedy After Dark at the back line. I don't know what time that is. I'm doing great. And then November 8th, I am on Taryn's show, Trauma Dump, at 8:30 at the back line.
Hell yeah. We'll
Yeah.
go out and see this lady.
Yes.
Let's hear for Cole Sick, everybody.
Thank you.
What a performance, huh? Yeah. Absolutely. I can't wait to see this one on the podcast that we drop every Sunday at Quik, that's Quik, Draw Comedy on YouTube. If you guys want to see old episodes, we have a lot of them. That being said, on deck, we have Rashad Vaughn coming to the stage right now for his second set, Ben Robles.
You know, one of my friends told me I'm emotionally intelligent because yesterday one of my coworkers told me to go fuck myself, and I was like, you're angry, right? Fuck them. Do you guys agree that the term boyfriend and girlfriend's kind of childish? Because, like, I have a 10-year-old niece that has a boyfriend that she shares school lunches with, and I have a 30-year-old sister that has a boyfriend that she shares 2 kids and a mortgage with. I don't think that should be the same title. Like, do you guys know the Inuits have 200 words for snow? In the English language, we only have 6 words for people we like. Like, my parents have nicknames for each other. My dad's from Mexico, and he calls my mom mi corazon. I don't speak Spanish, so don't ask me what that means. And my mom's from Iowa, and she calls my dad golden balls. Sadly, I do know what that means. Last Christmas, my sister got brave, and she asked my mom why she calls him that all the time. And she's like, oh, because those balls are what gave me you 3 kids. That's why I spit shine them every night. My parents are brutally honest. Fuck. Do you guys, any parents in the house, make some noise real quick? Any parents in the house? Hey, real quick, is it child abuse to hit a kid with a pool noodle? Can you tell my sister? My sister, she's a good sister, but she's a bad mom. She's the kind of mom that, like, tells you when you take care of her kid, don't tell my kid no, don't spank my kid. Like, she's raising a winner. And, like, I watch my nephew every once in a while because I am a good uncle. And sometimes when he's acting out, I have to get creative when I punish him. I start acting like I'm a bully from an 80s movie. Like, I just start giving him noogies and stuff. And, like, yesterday, my sister called me, and she was like, hey, did you hit my kid? And I had to be like, no, technically he was hitting himself. I did keep asking him why. All right, that's my time. Thank you.
Oh, Ben Robles. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, you?
I am swell. Thanks for asking. Nobody ever asks. I'm doing well.
Iowa nice, Nebraska fuck you, I guess.
Yeah, oh well, sure. There's quite a breakdown from state to state around here. So you say you were self-employed, is that true?
That is, in fact, a lie.
Off to a great start. All right.
What the fuck kind of people you got in this place, man?
So you say your dad got high for the first time.
Yeah, he tried an edible. This was a couple years ago.
Okay.
Tried it for the first time for real, had a panic attack, came home, walked into my house, walked right into the shower, got into it, clothes and shoes still on.
Wow, that was quite an effect that edible had on him.
Yeah, it was 2.5 milligrams. He's a pussy.
2.5 milligrams. Yeah. Well, no, Summer one time, I saw Summer drink a tincture. It was a tincture of 400 milligrams of marijuana. And he just drank it straight. I was like, no, Summer, we're supposed to, keep that around for a couple of years. He's like, these guys are pussies. And then he drank it all, and he didn't come into the shower with any clothes on, but he did walk out with just a hoodie on.
The only thing I tried.
Yeah, he knows it's true. That's why he's laughing. Yeah, it was a hoodie and a blazer and nothing else. Full on upscale Winnie the Pooh.
Yep. And that was 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that was. I had to get him in the car with his pants. I said, they're over here. Yeah. So 2.5 milligrams. I mean, that's nothing. I mean, I could do that.
I know dogs that can do more, dude.
Really? You're getting your dogs high?
Fuck yeah, they're old. You gotta get them high, nice. Go take them on a walk.
That is nice. Do they ever get the munchies?
I mean, they start eating like
Well, I think someone just died in the other room. No! Holy shit.
We usually just both get the munchies. I get a bite, he gets a bite.
Oh, you guys you're like Shaggy and Scooby splitting Scooby snacks together.
Yeah.
That is nice.
You know, I've never seen you up here, man. I think you had a fantastic set. I think you're a great writer and a great comedian. I just wanted to say that real quick. And I'm just genuinely really sorry your sister won't let you hit her kids. That sucks, man. That sucks. That
what
sucks.
she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Yeah, there you go. Just kidding. I'm not going to say what I want to say.
Yeah, traditional Mexican upbringing with this guy. Yeah.
You know, Ben, Cole mentioned before all the Des Moines comics coming in here and winning our clashes, and I can't agree with that more. I was just on a clash last month, and this Mexican guy came in from Des Moines and beat me. Thanks, Ben. I'm not bitter at all.
Oh, that's right. The last time you guys saw each other was crushing.
Yeah.
Hey, Trump's not wrong when he says we steal jobs.
Yeah, no shit.
Definitely.
Coming here stealing our fucking gigs, bro. Dude, I love this. I like the hair. You like Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men, dude. But like instead of like money, you're like chasing a Taco Bell order.
I love your hair too, man. It looks like party in the back, going out of business in the front.
Dude.
Attaboy.
Yeah, dude.
I see. You saved some of the roast from last night. That's fantastic. This guy came ready to party. Fuck yeah, you've been staying busy, dude.
Trying. Put me on shows. I fucking love it. I'll drive. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you came into town last night with Zach Meekum.
Yeah, he drove.
I like that you said I'll drive. So that's nice that I don't have to pick you up. That's really cool, man.
I couldn't if I tried.
I was gonna say.
Hell yeah, that'd be a lopsided ride, man. That'd be crazy. No, Ed, I appreciate the compliment about the stage. Yeah, I put 3-inch decking screws into that because we got some big boys that come up on the stage, and I said, we can't have an incident.
I'd be really embarrassed, but I'd get it. Like
that'd be wild. You just come on stage and it just disintegrates underneath you.
I'd still I'd keep rolling with it. Like,
yeah. Have your feet just stuck through the goddamn layer of the board.
It wouldn't be the first time I broke something, to be honest.
Have you broken some things in your time?
I have to be careful with some chairs.
Yeah.
I also wasn't allowed to step on Zach's ramp last night.
That's right. Yeah. That was one of the funniest parts of the show last night. Yeah. They had a ramp set up for Zach Meekum and his 1,000-pound chair that he rides around in, and then they said he couldn't walk down it. It's like, well, I think that chair is a lot heavier than he is, but well, I guess you would have had to been there for it to be funny to any of you.
You know, Zach won't say anything, but he's broken multiple chairs, and quite recently,
his car today.
He broke. Yeah, I drive a classic car. And it's not because of his weight. He sits hard. He like doesn't flex the muscle. He just when he's going down, he's down. There's no second and a half of a hang time.
Gravity, doing a lot of the work.
Hard.
I force it to do the work, and I break his.
You broke his chair?
I've broken 5 of his chairs, a few couches, and also his car today. Yeah.
Dude, you're like a fucking professional wrestler, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, are you body slamming that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, you are built like a Pixar mom, and I love it. When I saw you up here, I only saw you from the profile, but you're such a big curve, dude.
I love that I'm getting roasted by the live action Ed, and Addy.
Holy shit!
Oh, yeah.
That's surprisingly accurate.
I'm just glad he thinks I'm skinny. That's nice.
Great.
I'm the one with the
Whose side
hat.
are you guys on? Come on. Yeah, no shit. Hell yeah. Fucking. He's good. He's good. When I knew he was coming on, I was happy about it. I was happy about it a lot. Well, energy costs are something facing our nation. So how many people have you fit in a car before?
With me?
Yeah.
Like two Macs. Me and Zach took up that whole van.
Okay. Wow, I was hoping for more with that one. Shit.
I'm only half Mexican, dude. Like
You are half Mexican. You're and
the whole white side's here. We're all big boys.
you are, man. You're a thick one, man. I can confirm when you came up on stage, Zach said, "Man, he's thick."
And then he like licked his lips. I was like, all right, enough, bud, enough.
Yeah. He's got his fucking lesbian biker boots on out here fucking being a snack, bro.
He does have small feet for a big ass. That's
Looking
good.
like tons of anarchy, bro.
You know, you look like you didn't grow up playing house. You grew up playing trailer.
And you looked like the house. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I saw this guy last night. We roasted on the same show. And, man, fucking, it's good to see you, man. What do you got going on you want to let these folks know about?
This Friday, I'll be at the back line for Dia de los Muertos show. All Mexicans, run by Noe Ramirez. What's the last name?
Ramirez.
Ramirez. I get the fucked up. I can't roll my R's. They were really like scrounging for Mexican comedians, and he heard I have a vowel in my last name, and he's like, "Hey."
Oh yeah. So backline, yeah. Anything else?
I believe I will be on November's Power Hour. The date escapes me because I am a forgetful bitch.
Okay, well, yeah, follow this guy on social media. Let's hear for Ben Robles, everybody. Coming in here, giving us that smoke. Yeah, getting a standing ovation from Zach and all
so
these guys,
thick.
too.
He's so thick.
Hey,
He's
if you guys would like, we got a few more comics. We got chairs right here. You can sit down. You're free to. Yes, we let anybody sit in these chairs.
Unfortunately, dude, I've broken 3 already.
Yeah, this is the third bar stool that Zach sat on tonight.
Yeah.
All right, on deck we have Dave Kilbride. But come stage right now, Rashad Vaughn.
I'm black. Thank you. I didn't get shot by the Crips yet, so, you know, and Pax is, you're the most non-threatening Crip I ever seen in my life, so I just had to say that. Yeah, and like if I get jumped by, if I get jumped by the Crips and you one of them, I will not be scared. I will not run. If you tell me to run, I'm like, no, you run. I will not run. I'm like, oh, who let this white boy in? But anyway, I never knew my father. I actually met my father at a strip club. This is a true story. I ain't even got to the joke yet, but I actually met my father, you know what I mean? I met him, you know what I mean? I surprised him, and he almost had a heart attack and died on his birthday. So he was like, where your mother at? I'm like, don't worry about my mother. I'm here now, so take care of me. So, you know, we talked and we talked whatever, and he took me to the strip club to make up for lost time. So that's what happened. And I'm like, you know what, that's, you know, we in Atlanta, so hey, have at it. So we went to the strip club, and I met this one stripper. She didn't have no ass, so she started dancing on me and then tap on my dick and think I'm hard. And I'm like, I'm not hard, because I'm not attracted to you. And she was like, fuck you. I'm like, well, fuck you too. So I wouldn't fuck you either. So, and then, yeah, true story. Then I went danced with this other strip club. I mean, this other stripper, and I was in love. I was in love with a stripper. True story. I was in love. I'm like, golly. And she was all up on me. We damn near almost have sex in the strip club. But the lady was like, keep your hands off her, sir. I was like, she got her hands on me. You didn't say shit to her, but hey, I guess. But I almost got a number. She was like, you from Omaha? I'm in Atlanta. This ain't gonna work. And I'm like, you damn right it will not work out. So, you know, I'm like T-Pain. I'm in love with a stripper, so, you know.
Rashad Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen. Just one lone like.
Thanks, Randall.
Yeah, man, what a set that was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, man. So I mean, a lot of strip club talk. Yeah, Summer's fired up over there, man. He's back.
That brought you back, huh?
Yeah.
He's in the restroom all over again.
For those that don't know, that is Rashad's dad. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
post heart attack.
Yeah, thank you, Daddy. And thank you, Clem, for finding them for me.
So according to this story here, I mean, you go to the strip club with your dad after reuniting with him after many years.
Yeah, true story.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
So this wasn't the dad you kept calling honky. This was
it's my real father, the father that I came out of, his sperm. Yeah.
Well, that's a way to say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he was a sperm donor, so I ain't seen him.
Well, I know men can get pregnant now, so I wasn't sure what was happening.
Yeah.
Looks around for okay, all right, I'll carry on.
Carry on.
Good sir.
Yeah, carry on.
No, getting big pops about the strip club. So you go to the strip club with your dad. After how long after reuniting with him does this happen?
It was like a day later.
So a day later, you're like, hey, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. You got nothing to do. What's
Pretty
at the
much.
strip club?
Yeah, pretty much. He showed me around town in Atlanta. My birthplace. I ain't been there since I was 3 months old. And
Your birthplace was Atlanta. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then he took me to. I didn't know he was going. I mean, he just took me to the strip club, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. And we went to the strip club, and I had a time of my life. First time at a strip club.
It sounds like you weren't having a time of your life though, because you say there was a no-ass stripper that came up and started dancing on you.
Yeah, she was not that attractive, and I didn't get hard. No diddy. Pause. I didn't get hard.
How did she poop if she didn't have an ass?
Are you sure you didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese's?
No.
Yeah, this bitch with his long ass nose keeps sitting on my lap.
No.
I ain't got no tokens for you, bitch.
No, this is a strip. No, I went to this actual strip club, but she looked like she came from Chuck E. Cheese. So,
yeah.
Excuse me.
So
yeah.
a child, or wait, no.
I won't.
Okay. Yeah, no diddy. All right.
Yeah.
No, I like how you said I didn't get a boner, and that's how you knew it wasn't a good stripper. Do you often get boners with strippers?
Why did you just make eye contact with me? That's creepy.
I'm not looking at you, fool. I'm looking at the camera.
I got dead eye contact right
I'm not looking at you, fool.
Camera's over there. I'm here.
I'm not looking at you.
That's the camera's
KK. I'm not looking at you, KKK. I don't know, officer. Shoot.
Yeah.
Officer Clem.
So how many boners do you get when you go to the strip club?
On a good night.
Yeah. You thought I'd forget.
Yeah.
And do you have a boner goal when you go to the strip club? Like you're trying to get at least 10 and then you can head out for the night?
Is it piecework? Do you have a quota? What's
I
going on?
get if I'm attracted to the stripper, I get a boner.
You will?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I mean, 2025's coming up. Are we going with that? Boners for strippers? Is that our new movement? I mean, 2024.
If she's attractive, yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me if I go to the strip club and I see an attractive stripper, I'm going ahead and getting rocked up?
Yeah.
If she's Ukrainian, yeah, it's a war bride, we call that. Yeah. Fucking the most expensive stripper you'll ever fucking see. Billions of dollars a year going to that stripper. Summer's just having. It sounds like it hurts, man. And it hurts over here, I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Definitely hurts me.
It definitely sounds like it hurts.
Holy shit.
And you're the one that smoked cigarettes all weekend, dude. Yeah. That's just a smoky residue Summer has in his. It's all the crack smoke.
Yeah.
So, Rashad, you said you grew up with your stepdad, though, right? Mm-hmm. And you said his name was Miles?
Yeah. Damn.
Well, is that because your real dad was miles away?
He stepped away.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
Yeah. So you're hanging out at the strip club with this no booty ass stripper, and she's not giving you a boner.
Yeah, but the next one did.
The next one did. Well, yeah, you were in Atlanta. I mean,
yeah, there's strip clubs of all strip clubs in Atlanta.
Atlanta's known for its strip clubs.
Yeah.
And its big booty ladies. Are you an ass man or a tit man, Rashad?
I'm both.
Yeah, double trouble. Yeah, I hear you.
I don't see any tits on you.
I don't see an ass either.
Yeah.
Well,
we always want what we can't
I'm
have.
sorry for disappointing you guys. So
we love you just the way you are.
Yeah, we had a scrumptious snack up here last person. So yeah, I mean,
Whatever. I'm not saying nothing about that man.
No Diddy. Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing about that man. He already murdered you guys. So.
Yeah. That was. Well, speaking of murder, I mean, you're talking about getting beat up by the Crips on your way to school. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah, when I was in elementary school, yeah, that was.
You'd get, and are these grown men?
Yeah.
So they're just hanging out on their porch, like, this motherfucker's trying to get an education.
Right. Like what up, little black boy? You know.
Were they? What nationality were they?
Black.
Okay, all right. I just want to.
I want to say. I'm not saying the other word.
I thought you
a
may have
room
just...
for the whites. I'm not saying that the other word.
Oh,
that we.
So
yeah, because I'm a room for the whites. Yeah, sister knows. She knows. Yeah.
A room full of whites.
Randall no, but yeah, I'm not saying that word, but
all right,
a room for the white folks. So.
Nobody asked you to.
What word aren't you saying?
I wasn't like Rashad.
Y'all know. Y'all listen to rap music. I ain't saying that word for the white folks.
That's I'm gonna quote you on that because I've heard you lay on to it before.
That's a
because it was black folks in the rooms. That's why I did it.
It was black folks in the room. Yeah.
That's why I did that. Yeah.
I've never been in a room full of black folks since I've came to Omaha. If I'm being
honest.
it
was sprinkled. But.
Okay, we're getting into semantics here. All right. Man, racist trolls. You got people being racist on your videos?
Yeah, because Clem sent me the video that we did on Quik Draw, political Quik Draw episode coming soon.
Yeah.
To a YouTube near you. So he sent me a clip, and I'm like, okay. I thought about not posting it, but I'm like, fuck it. I posted on TikTok. I rarely use TikTok. And then I woke up the next morning before I go to work, and then like the numbers went up. I got like already 1,000 views. And then the comments, oh man, these trolls that don't have a real face just start comment on me, talking about, there's a reason why I don't do porn, and you should try it. I was like, well, you should try doing porn. That's how you get laid more. So that's what I said to one troll. Then another troll was, he was like, I think your friend should tell you that you're not ready. I was like, that's what I told your mother when she gave birth to you. I was not ready. That's why I walked out.
I gotta say, his roast in the comments was pretty amazing. But my favorite comment they said to him is, "You should get a job at Walmart." Which is kind of funny if you know where he works for his day job, because it ain't far off.
You should get a job.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, he should get a job for quit living out of his mother's basement. So.
Sounds like you really got ahead of him on that one.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
But what was the I don't do porn thing about?
Some guy said that. He was like, there's a reason why I don't do porn. You should try it. I'm like, okay.
I don't think he was trolling. I think that's called flirting.
Yeah.
He wanted you.
Yeah, I was like, you should do porn so you get laid more. That's what my exact comment.
Well, this just sounds like life advice being passed between people on the internet, really.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but you know how I think trolls are just secret fans. They're just like, let me just, they secret fans. They like you, but it's like, let me just say something so I can get your attention. And they kind of got it.
Some people don't have the natural God-given talent to go up and crush rooms, so
Yeah, hey, in the great words of Nasir Jones, a.k.a. Nas, one of my favorite rappers, hate is a confused admiration. So I just took it as that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you. He know.
That was surprisingly enunciated, too.
Yeah, that was...
Beauty's in the eye of a beholder.
Fuck you, Clem.
Successful.
Oh, shit, getting fired up over here.
Yeah, fuck you, Clems.
You're fired up, man.
Successful.
Successful.
We gotta
Good try.
Quik Draw Dictionary. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a new segment in the room.
Yeah, I hate all you guys. But.
You don't hate us. You love us. You fucking hang out and say, what's up, Addy? How you doing?
Yeah.
We'll do, what I love about Rashad, we'll do multiple dap-ups in a row. I'll be like, yeah, I just saw you. He's like, yeah, let's do another one in case the bomb goes off or something,
In case I never see you again after tonight.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. So, how have the white ladies been treating you?
Oh, boy. I'm just focused on myself.
So, not well.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
However you want to take it, Addy. So.
Well, shit. I mean, have you ever had an issue with the wrong hole?
I talked about that before.
Oh, have you?
On this show, check it out. Previous episodes.
Which episode?
21.
Was that episode?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah.
Episode 21. Go back and then come back watching this episode.
So,
Thank
okay,
you.
everybody in the crowd, go onto YouTube right now. Go to episode 21. That's
right.
Watch the entire episode, and then we'll reconvene right back here where we're doing.
1 hour and 37 minutes later.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's a fucking terrible idea. What time did you get in the wrong hole? Yeah, we got a live crowd here. Let's go.
It was one of the oh my God. I gotta tell this story again.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody remembers it.
Y'all should remember. God. Well, it was one of the last girls I dated. She was a kind of heavy-set woman, and I got into the wrong hole. I thought I got in the right hole, but she was like, "No, that's the wrong hole," and I kind of pre-ejaculated myself twice. But
Twice? What the fuck? What was that sentence? You went in the wrong hole and pre-ejaculated yourself twice. What does that mean?
He's like, do I really have to tell this story again?
I think
I did redeem myself. So
how'd you redeem yourself, Rashad?
I put it in the right hole.
Is that the sound of anal?
As far as I know, I think it is.
so you put it in the wrong hole into her anus, her butt, her booty, in her ass. Wait, which
Those
one?
are all synonyms.
She was a bigger girl. It was just probably the
you put it into her fold?
That ain't a hole.
And then you came twice?
I told this story before.
Dude, I don't give a shit. You're going to tell this story every week for warm-up, dude. Yeah, you better get used to that story.
I redeemed myself, so.
Well, I mean, thank God. It sounded like you had a real clear head after that.
Yeah, I had to. So I was like, I have to redeem myself.
So is she on her back? Was she on her back? Oh, don't fucking roll your eyes. Was she on her back?
I told this story before. Y'all
Well,
check
Rashad, guess what? I want to hear it again. The fuck?
We got one more comment left, so.
We love this story, Uncle Rashad.
Yeah.
Tell us again.
Interview time.
All right, are you done getting all these laughs?
I'm beating off on the laugh. Thank you very much.
All right, let's hear Rashad Vaughn, everybody.
Fuck yeah, Rashad.
Man, fucking buy him a soda. And, yeah, how do you twice in the fat fold? That's
you pre-jacked yourself in a woman. Like
I pre-ejaculated myself twice.
What a sentence.
I bet there's porn for that.
Yeah, that's
post-jack?
Yeah, no shit. Fucking, what a fucking night. Oh my God. All right, we are down to our final comedian of the night, everybody. I want you to give all your love, all your attention, all your energy to Dave Kilbride.
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you as a man who will never come the same way again, because I recently got a vasectomy. It wasn't all that big of a deal. I am doing what the kids call being responsible with my ejaculate. That's a real thing I saw on the internet. I also find it creepy. It's very creepy. But I have 0 kids. I wanted to keep that number, so I went and got a little procedure. The first thing they do, though, is a nurse sits you down, and she has a conversation with you, and you have to maintain eye contact without giggling while she's like, okay, it's very important. 7 days after the procedure, no ejaculation. But then after that week, we need you to ejaculate 30 times within the first 3 months. That second part was not too hard to achieve, folks. I think I crushed those numbers. But that first week was a little rough. It was like she was trying to dominate me like some BDSM shit. She's like, you're going to be a good boy, not come for me? Huh? You going to be a good boy, not come? Huh? I am much more comfortable on the other side of that equation. None of you wanted to know that, fellas. They give you a packet, so when you need to send the sample in 3 months later to make sure the swimmers are gone, and that kit came with a log book where you record every time you ejaculate, or as I like to call it, a load book. I didn't fill that thing out. I am way behind on my paperwork, folks. Way behind. The procedure wasn't all that terrible. They do some topical numbing for the scrot, and then just 1 shot in each vas deferens. It's not that terrible, guys. But it is terrible enough to make me realize I spent $50 copay to realize I'm not into ball torture. I also know none of your secrets are safe with me. It wasn't that bad, though. I left the place, and on the way out, the receptionist was like, hey, come again, but not for 7 days. Thank you.
Dave Kilbride.
There's more to that bit, but I had to cut some of it out. Hey-o. That's how we do it.
Yeah, man. Well, I like that you called it the scrote.
The
I think
scrote.
That was a fun way.
Yeah.
We all really appreciated that over here on the panel.
Did all of us write scrote down on there?
I backlogged it.
It's a fantastic word, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, your whole set through and through. It was about your dick.
Yeah, it was more or less the balls.
The balls, yeah.
The dick was just a scared extra in the scene. It was just, he wasn't trying to steal the show. He was just like the whole time.
Yeah.
Like those needles, man. I saw her like do the little like squirt thing with the needle, and I was like, I shouldn't have watched that.
Yeah.
Is that the same needle Pax was drinking out of?
I am so fertile right now.
Less pulp now. That is disgusting.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Well, I mean, I like how you opened up with your set talking about how you had to be responsible with your ejaculate.
That's something, I've seen it on the net. People would say that. It's disgusting.
So that's like something people are saying on social media and shit?
Yeah, that you need to be responsible with your ejaculate.
So just like where it goes? Or
Yeah, to help prevent unwanted pregnancies and all the fun stuff in life that we want.
Well, that tracks.
Yeah, that's so gay. You should come often.
Yeah.
Well, you know who was not responsible?
I did. I didn't record it, but I sure did come pretty often the last 3 months.
Thank you. You know who was not responsible with his ejaculate? Rashad Vaughn in those fat folds twice. Twice, guys. Can you believe that? Boy, somebody needs to make a Facebook post about him. Holy shit.
Gave her the old scrub daddy.
Sad.
So you got a vasectomy.
I did, yeah.
How many
Wasn't that
kids do
bad?
you have?
I have 0. Got none.
Really? So you were able to get one without having any kids?
There was no questions asked at all. They were just like, oh, here, we'll go to this place this time. I checked in with the doctor. They came in, and like the nurse opens the door. She's got the little clipboard. And she's like, David? And 3 of us stood up, because there's a lot of Davids in this world. Me and then 2 guys that were like 90. And so this is like an overall urology clinic. And she looked at me, she goes, oh, they're going to call you from that door over there. So I think the old 2 guys were going to have some prostate fun, and I was just going to get my junk mutilated. But it's still, I looked at those 2 guys and just went, poor bastards.
Yeah.
Like I should be like poor me at this moment. But no, strong stream on this guy. Age 40, still pissing like a champ.
That's fantastic.
This guy at work pissed me off, and then I saw him at the urinal a little later on, and he was like, just like trying to pee, and I was like, good. You deserve that, you cocksucker. I hate that guy. Hopefully he doesn't listen to this.
You don't seem like the kind of guy that needs a vasectomy to never have kids.
It's true. I mean, the ones you pay for are still fertile sometimes, depending on what you're in the mood for.
You gotta afford Magic the Gathering somehow. You can't just have kids.
Guys, if you 2 are here, who's in the pop punk band right now? You look like you have some 41 cover band, and I love it.
How many bullets can you get on one stage? I swear to God. Yeah. We look like the band Hanson. Yeah.
Which one's the cute one?
That's
That's
one.
me.
Guy right here.
What a dreamboat, huh? Yeah, dude. So you say you have a girlfriend. How long have you 2 been together?
I don't have a girlfriend. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Nope.
So
this is preventative maintenance.
Nothing but nuttin'.
Yep. My dating's been so bad lately that I'm pretty sure in my future I'm going to be giving 0 women, 0 babies.
Okay. Well, you're being responsible
Hell
with
yeah.
your ejaculate.
Whenever they show up.
Yeah.
One day.
When's the last date you went on?
Last date, 2 Mondays ago.
2 Mondays ago?
Yes.
Okay. How'd it go?
It was all right. It wasn't all that great. Dating, now that you do comedy, feels like you have to perform a little bit, so I kind of felt like I bombed a little bit, you know? It does kind of feel like a performance.
You're right. Just wait till the headliner gets in. You're going to love him.
Yeah. The bigger, blacker headliner.
Yeah. He's going to come here and finish this up. Yeah. Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Please welcome to the stage, The Bowl. Yeah. Good old. Although I just moved recently, and I paid for movers for like the first time in my life. And that feels like you're a cuck for your moving, because it's great to sit there and watch other people do it.
Yeah.
Lift that couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you twist that through that door. Don't move this chair. I'm using it. No, it was good times.
Fuck yeah, it sounds like great times, dude.
I did have a question. You
Yeah,
said,
what's up?
You said you kept a book, like
There's
I
a
think you
log
called it
book.
a load book, right?
Yes, a load book.
Can we hear a little more about that?
It's just a simple. It's a piece of paper with a bunch of spaces where you're supposed to like
With
make
a
little
bunch
X's.
of cum marks.
I'm guessing that they're just supposed to be like, oh, golly gee, hun, another one off the board.
Did you have to time it? Like, did you have to put the date
So
and
what?
time?
Yeah. So do you put any descripting factors?
Yeah, you're like ex-hamster, MILF, belly button full. They got all the
This one looked like
categories.
whole milk.
No,
It
it
was
was.
Greek yogurt at 12 a.m.
I got ADD, so I lost count real quick, but I achieved my goals. I haven't sent the sample in yet. That's so weird. They're like, here's the sample. Send this by UPS. At least I won't get arrested this time.
Is it 30 samples on the piece of paper? Is that how this works? Or like-
Yes. Yes.
Wait,
30 marks here, here, and here.
So you're sending these loads into the UPS? Is
Yeah, you need to test 1 in 1,000 vasectomies is not successful, and you need to still be careful for the first 3 months because there's swimmers that can hang and all the cabling and whatnot.
All the sounds like a construction project.
They've already made it past it. They're
Are
just
they
hanging
building
out.
a bridge? What the fuck's happening?
The sperm team 6. They're just waiting for their operation. To just
Through
get
you-
in there, get past the defenses. You never expect it.
Through UPS, we just figured out what Brown can do for you now.
Yeah. Take a load off my mind.
Well,
That's
that
what
is
I
a
can
great
do.
point. Well, yeah, I mean, so if you're sending the UPS, I mean, what are the chances of like it getting lost in the mail and then you having a kid in 9 months?
That is very strange. I'd have to get laid to have a kid in 9 months. The chances are pretty low.
You should.
I'm also working on myself. Shot, I get it?
You should probably send those in soon, because if they're hanging out in the fridge, it is the season of Jello shots, man. And you'd hate for somebody to
This
be.
guy's gonna have a relapse, huh?
Who put eggnog in this container?
Spooky ghost shot.
How in theme and inconsistent looking.
It's all right. You throw some Bacardi 151 in there, you won't taste anything.
No, I figured I'd go through with the vasectomy because I think a week of some sac swelling is less painful than 18 years of child support.
Yeah.
That's how I'm doing it.
Sure.
You are a lot more aware of what's going on in the scrot, though, after that procedure. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like you can feel everything as it's moving. Like,
I bet.
You're just highly aware. The day after, I came here to do a show because I need validation in my life. I drove here to Des Moines to do a show at the Dubliner, freshly snipped, like day after. I was with Ben. I dropped something on the ground, and I was like, I am not going to be able to pick that up. I am terribly sorry.
So what happens if the vasectomy doesn't take? Do you get a refund or what?
I mean, hopefully they kick in some of the child support.
Yeah.
You get 2/3 from me and 1/3 from university. I can't even talk right now. Urology clinic. Let them foot the bill.
Yeah.
So apparently, the reason why you're not supposed to ejaculate the first week after the procedure is because the cables that they cut are fresh enough that like they could glue themselves back together with jizz.
Wow.
That's a fun fact for you folks right there.
Oh, man.
I think I saw that on a Hallmark card somewhere. Yeah.
Super Scrooge.
They
right
call them
there.
stem cells. They might as well be called root cells, man. The way they're buying them back.
That was Tylenol and ibuprofen were definitely the friends for the first week.
Yeah.
You got to keep ice on the fellas. Gotta get nice
bet.
and gotta keep it nice and cool. Which tell you what, I don't mind. Feels pretty good. Might have found my new thing. Not bad at all. I can understand necrophiliacs now. Doesn't feel too bad to have something cold on the genitalia. You guys don't too much with the dead folk. My brother was a mortician for a while, and I almost bought him a T-shirt that said "Necrophilia: the sudden urge to crack open a cold one." Thank you. That's probably from tshirthell.com, and he would not have liked that shirt. Although he did wear the I Put the Fun in Funeral shirt I got him. He enjoyed that one. That's a weird occupation, dealing with dead people. It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should even say that was my brother who was doing it. A friend of mine was a mortician for a while. You want to hear a dumb story he did one time? We're sitting at Subway, and there's something wrong with his face, and I can't figure it out. and he starts telling me a story how he was burning. They were running the God damn it, the furnace that burns people. Thank you. They were running the crematory, and he looked over, and the temperature gauge was higher than it should be, like significantly higher. And he puts the flame out, and he's wondering what's going on. Well, they're like gurney high, right? So you can just roll people into them. His dumb ass bends down to look into it, and he opens up the little door to 2,400 degrees of temperature. Like, you know when you open your oven too eagerly to grab your pizza and you're like, whoa, that's hot. This was 7 times hotter than that. So what I was seeing on his face, he was bent over sideways. He just had sunburn. Like any bit of his face that looked in to see what was going on was just burnt to a crisp. But it was a diagonal 2-inch slice.
Yeah.
Not the smartest move in the world. That guy was burning hotter because he was fat and he started his own grease fire in there. So there's a fun fact for you. That was years of McDonald's cooking him for you. They shut off the gas and let him cook himself for a while. Save money where you can, folks, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good times.
Well, do you got anything you want to let these folks know before we wrap?
I am also on that the Power Hour. Is it the 14th or whatever? Coming up at the back line. I got nothing else. Be in Waterloo on the 14th of December. Woo, that'll be a fun one. Octopus, it's a great show. That's all I got booked. I've been focusing on music a lot more than comedy lately. So we're
You
doing
play
that.
music?
Yeah, I've been in a band for a little while.
Really?
Fun.
What do you play?
I am like a bassist at heart.
Okay.
Because I like identify with that low spectrum. Like my voice lives down there, and I also think I'm a bassist because my older brother played guitar. And bass is like the second player of the guitar world, so I'm like the Luigi of the family band, right? Just forced to play bass, but I love it. But now I play pretty much exclusively a 12-string acoustic for that band now. It sounds great. I have a pedal that will drop it an octave as well, so it sounds like you have an automatic bassist with you.
Oh,
Get
shit.
Two other
Watch
comics
out,
are in the
Randall.
band.
It's about to get way more packed over there in that corner.
I play at our Tuesday mics once in a while. I do bring the guitar and the computer and do the intros and outros for the comics at our Tuesday mic, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It's
We'll
good
talk
times.
offline.
The Kevin Eubanks of the Tuesday Beechwood mic, which you guys should go to in Des Moines sometime. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time.
All right, let's hear for Dave Kilbride closing
Thank
out
you,
the
folks.
show tonight.
Hell yeah, dude. Good shit, man. Good shit. Great to meet you.
Hey, how about one more time for
that
my
up.
co-host, Clem Jameson, everybody? Woo! And how about our guests tonight, Zach Rars and Reese Thurber, making their debut on Quik Draw Sunday night. And of course, Randall Turner. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Tip your bartenders. November 1st, we are having a fundraising show for a comedian with cancer. $5 gets you in to the bucket pool to be pulled and participate in a show just like this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anything I'm missing, Clem?
Probably, but I forgot it too.
Okay, fantastic. Follow us on social media, Quik Draw Comedy. That's Quik Draw Comedy. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Give it up for Addy, the Falcon Herman, everybody. The fucking king.